cup of chai, black tea with a lot of tea masala. I wanted it strong, I wanted it spicy, and it's exactly that. Welcome. In today's video, I would love us to do 3 things. I would love to introduce you to a new product and share the experience with you, kind of like a first impression. Then I would like us to chat about embrace every moment. And then I would love to do my skincare routine with you this morning. Welcome, my name is Ijeoma. I'm a beauty lover, a skincare influencer, a pro makeup artist, and a woman of a certain age. And I feel like all those things give me an authority to do what I'm doing. Snatched is an acronym created by the Eva Monroe. I have been taking each letter and talking about each letter in a series of videos. I will leave a playlist down below where you can find the rest of those videos, and in a pinned comment down below I will leave a breakdown of what snatched means, and in the description box I will also leave Eva's original video so that you can see where I got my inspiration from. Let's first start with cleansing the skin. I still haven't done my morning routine. As I said, I'm doing it with y'all and I really want to get started. The product that I wanted to share with y'all and experience it together for the first time, this is the Beauty Pie Super Healthy Skin Hot Oil Double Cleansing Balm. Now, the packaging is classic Beauty Pie, chic, minimal. Let me show you the jar. Yo, I'm a sucker for a good cleansing balm, especially when you present it to me looking all fancy and expensive. You kill me slowly. Let me just preface, this is quite extra for a morning routine, but why not? I love yummy morning routines. Sometimes you just want to do something really simple and keep it moving, but I think sometimes you need to, because I've attached self-care and self-love to my skincare, sometimes having an extra morning routine really does set the day up for me. So we're going to cleanse with this baby. Let's have a look. Oh wow, not much of a scent, but can you see that beautiful texture? Oh, look at it. Beautiful. Anyway, let me find a spatula. Am I gonna put my hands in this? No, I'm gonna get a spatula. Just disinfecting my spatula. I want to keep that clean. It looks like it's something I might enjoy, and it's also something I don't think I'm going to rush through, so let's keep it clean. Let's be good. Oh, nice thick solid texture. I have to give it a little bit of something. So there it is. Quite a lot of people talk about this balm. A lot of people say this is one of Beauty Pie's best products, so I have high hopes. Let's cleanse the skin. Oh, it's warming up. Oh, that's interesting. It's warming up. So, embracing every moment. Isn't that living in the now? Is it living in the now? No, I think it's a little bit more complex than that. I think what Eva meant, because that's also a part of her video, she didn't talk too much, but I think what she meant and how I'm going to interpret it is feeling every moment, immersing yourself in every moment. And that's not an easy thing to do in today's society. We live in a very do type of society, and feelings are still taken as gimmicks, as jokes, as things that we do not need to put too much stock into, and those who do are either people who have too much time on their hands, or they're lazy, or they must have some mental health issues. Like we have this negative connotations about feelings. We quickly jump into a negative perception of feelings. Even when you say, oh, she's getting feelings, do you see the negative connotation that's attached to that sentence? You know, we immediately assume that feelings, something that we should control and curtail and be mindful of. You know, it's mind first. So when it comes to embracing the now, you can only do that by feeling that now, by dropping into the emotions that that moment is creating for you, you know. And that's how you really connect with what you're doing, with who you're doing it with, you know, when you really embrace it now. Oh, I like where this conversation is going. Embrace it now. Feel the now so that you can connect with yourself and the person that you're doing it with. Oh, I like it. Now, as a human who's deep in the trenches of healing and evolving and really discovering the truth of my feminine essence and my feminine energy, this is a very important part of finding the feminine. And can I just say, we all have feminine energy, and the more of us that tap into that, the more of us that will heal. Just putting that out there. If you're a man and watching this, you also have feminine energy, you're also allowed to feel. It's okay, I promise. It's okay. It's okay. Back to what I was saying. So this is a very important thing for me, because in the past I was very much so a do type of girl, and always thinking about the future. I was always thinking about, what am I going to do next? What am I going to do next? I'm always, and not even just next, I was such a future orientated person. I was constantly thinking, what's going to happen 5 years from now, 2 years from now, a month from now, next month. Like, I was so focused on tomorrow that I feel like I missed a lot of my now. I feel like I missed, not too much, but I missed a significant part of my 20s, because I was so caught up in tomorrow that I wasn't enjoying the moment, that I was even too serious, you know, far too serious, far too grown, you know, trying to be grown by thinking about my tomorrow. And there's nothing wrong with thinking about the tomorrow, don't get me wrong, you know. It's good to have that at the back of your mind. That it's what we call balance. It's, you know, when you live in a balanced state, you're able to drop into the now, but you're also able to say, okay, what's gonna happen tomorrow? Can I plan for tomorrow? And the crazy thing is, for you to find this balance, and let me speak for myself, for me to find this balance, I've had to leave both extremes to understand, to try and figure out how it is to stay balanced. And can somebody stay balanced forever? I don't think so. I think because life is constantly changing, life likes to put us on a seesaw. So to say that I will always be balanced, I think is a fallacy. I think it's an attempt for me to seek perfection, and that is something that I'm also being very mindful of. We are denouncing the spirit of perfection around here, because life is for the living, and the perfection is actually in the imperfection. Ooh, girl, today you're on fire. This balm is also on fire. I really, really like this. Feels very beautiful, very luxurious to the skin, very thick, but not Vaseline thick. Just there's something very top-notch about this. First impressions, I think I'm impressed. This is definitely one of those balms I would happily do a facial massage with, just like the one I've just done here now with you. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Let me go get a hot cloth, and then we can take this off together. So I'm back. I got my bowl of hot water and a cloth, and I rinsed what was on my hands of the cleansing balm, and it rinses away beautifully. A light milk type of situation. There's no residue, no nothing. I could have probably rinsed this off in the house, but oh, I love that feeling. Oh, that is so good. Oh, this is why I don't really like, I don't insist on my cleansing balms being rinse offs, because I just love taking them off with a hot cloth. That steamy warmth, oh, I just melt into the cloth like you saw. Just so good. Wow, my skin looks beautiful. That was good. That was really good, people. That was okay. First impression is getting an A+ from me. Wow. Mwah. Beautiful. Let's carry on with my skincare routine as we finish up this chat about embracing every moment. So, embracing every moment, the things that stopped me from doing that in the past is not even knowing the value of it. As I said, I think we need to, as a society, and it's one of the things I've been doing this year, is learning how to put an immense amount of value in my feelings, in my state of being, in my moments, because we are such a productivity orientated type of society. It's not what we are doing, it's what we are getting for what we're doing that's important. It's the end goal that's important. It's not the process, it's not the experience. And that's been taken away from too many people. You know, too many people are missing out on life because they are caught in this rat race. I forgot to mention what I'm toning my skin with. This is the KAESO Beauty Toner, the Balm and Mint cotton one, the hydrating one. We'll go in with another layer since we're here having a good chin wag. Understanding that I didn't value my feelings, I didn't value the process of my creativity enough. I've always valued the process of my creativity. I'm a very creative person, but I didn't value it enough. Like, my spirit wanted more. You know, my spirit wanted me to truly immerse myself so that I could really get rid of the white noise. And that's one of the things that 2021 has given me. We are in 2021, right? Yeah, we are. The zombie apocalypse. That's what it's done. Next, I'm going to go in with the Q+A Zinc PCA Facial Serum. Like, I'll give you an example. I'm currently on a social media break. Like, I haven't been on Instagram for about a few weeks, just over maybe 3-4 weeks. And let me tell you, after just 4 days, I noticed such a huge difference. Like, I was more present in my home. I was more present in myself. I was slowing down a little bit, because I feel like social media has become this place. Let me speak for myself, because I'm an influencer. Social media is my workplace. It's a place where I need to focus on productivity. And sometimes it's easy for me to get too focused on goals and milestones and creating content that it stops being fun. It just becomes this bubble. Like, even when I told my husband that I was taking a social media break, he was like, good. I was like, oh, okay. Because he's obviously noticing that his wife is so plugged in that I'm not there. And because I'm the feminine of this house, my feelings are so important in the running of this home, in the well-being of this home. If I'm not tip-top, then my husband can't be tip-top, because, you know, I'm the feminine. I'm the queen of this house, you know. If the queen is not happy, the house cannot be happy, you know. So where am I going with this? Because IG is starting to rumble. Let's do vitamin C serum. I'm doing a combo of the Simply Pure Hydrating Serum and the Super Booster from Superdrug. The Super Booster is a vitamin C one. So during this social media break, I've really slowed down and just brought myself back to center, back to just, you know, learning this new thing of embracing every moment, learning this new thing of living in the now, because it's new. It's something I've still not figured out. It's something I've still not finished doing the mathematics for in my head. It's a new skill, definitely, and especially for somebody who's constantly been so future orientated, sometimes it's a little bit scary. It's like, are you seriously not thinking about 5 years now? And I have to keep telling myself, but 5 years ago you were thinking about now. You know, like, is it exactly how you thought it was going to be? No. So why are you obsessing? Why do you think you have so much control of 5 years from now, when if you think back, wait, this is getting confusing. When you think back 5 years ago, I'm nowhere near where I thought I was going to be. In fact, I'm such a different person. I never thought I would be the woman that I am now. You know, like, that's the fallacy. We think that we are planning so much. We think we've really got it together and it's going to go exactly like this. No. I mean, some things can pan out. They can't go exactly the way they're supposed to go. But most of the times they don't exactly go like that. Because life is constantly changing. And we are constantly changing. Hopefully we are. Personally, I am, because change is one of my favorite extreme sports. So yeah, I've really learned I'm learning how to let go of the reins of control and constantly thinking about tomorrow, and dropping down into my now and really being here, because it's good. I see what it does for my marriage. I see what it does for me. I see what it does for my creativity. I see what it just, the little things. I get to see the magic of every day now, you know, especially when I'm very intentional and stop myself from thinking about tomorrow, next week, next year, and just to be here. I get the magic of the day, and it's a beautiful thing. It really is. A little bit more moisture, because y'all know IG loves juicy skin. I am going in with the Avon Ageless Restoring Overnight Gel, and I'm going to mix it with a few drops of my own oil. Now let's talk about something a little bit dark. Embracing the dark moments. How do we do that? How do we do that? Okay, I'm going to speak from my perspective, my point of view. Developing a relationship with my spirits, and I'm looking for the right word, my feminine energy, essence, my womanity. I like that. Developing a deep relationship with my spirit and my humanity has been integral for me to embrace the dark moments and sit in them. In my journey of this relationship that I have just mentioned, I have come to accept, I have come to learn, I am still accepting, I am still learning that everything is for me, everything is for IJ. I have chosen to believe that. So when I meet dark moments in my life, I know there's a lesson. I know I'm being prepared for something. I know there's something I'm supposed to learn. I know there's something I'm supposed to let go of. And spirit is telling me, baby girl, I'm dancing in front of you right now in this dark moment because I need you to let go of that damn bullshit. So it's not easy. I will tell you that it is not easy. Deciding to believe that every moment is for me requires a constant pouring and fine-tuning and pruning and fertilizing of my emotional, mental, and spiritual intelligence. It's a lot. It is a lot. I'm using big words. I feel like I'm using big words, but that's where I am in my life right now. Accepting that I'm exactly where I'm meant to be, accepting that life is for me, accepting that the good and the bad, they come together. Life and death, they come together. Pain and pleasure, joy and sorrow, they are all friends. They are all intertwined, and we cannot experience one without the other. That has been very important for me, to really embrace the dark moments. Now, I have not finished the work, please. I'm not sitting here pretending that I know everything or I've figured out everything. No. Sometimes sometimes I do throw my toys out of the pram and I will stamp my feet. But 9 out of 10 times I gather myself and tell myself, baby girl, there's something that you need to learn here. There's something you're supposed to let go. The heart is breaking. Rumi says something so beautiful. The heart must break so that it stays open, so that love flows within it. Why is being a grown-up so complex? Sunscreen. Oh Lord, I forgot my sunscreen. Lordy Lord. Anyway, I'll put that on when I go back inside the house, because I don't want to stand up and come back to the beauty room, because I think it's time that we end this video, because IJ can talk forever. So let's live in the now. Let's understand what stops us from embracing every moment, both light and dark. We all have different reasons of what makes us, what shapes our perceptions of our feelings, and what stops us from living in the now and embracing every moment. Basically, this video is going to end with a bit of homework. What's stopping you from embracing every moment, both light and dark? Thank you so much for being here. My name is Ijeoma, and I'll see you soon.